You have to excuse me because I've had a flu, a cold, so my voice can be quite dry. So let me make a quick video before my voice starts to become croaky. Um, but if you notice, black people no longer call each other kings and queens. And the reason being is because it would be rather embarrassing if we black people were to still run around like children immaturely, referring to each other as kings and queens. I think we'd find it rather embarrassing. It's past its sell by date, just like the race card has passed its sell by date. You know, we're calling white people the enemy when we ourselves are killing each other, promoting rap music, promoting black and black killings. We have no interest in promoting black business, but still we're going around calling each other black kings and black queens. But those who are doing that are the likes of Dr. Umar Johnson, who needs to justify where his money is coming from. He needs to justify where he's going to spend his next dollar on a stripper. So he hustles and obviously is a drifter. And he will continue to use that term, black king, black queens, softens you up, you know? It's like grooming. There's grooming you, making you feel good about yourself, even though there's no reason why you should. There's nothing happening in the black community that would make you proud. Nothing whatsoever that would make you proud. If anything, the opposite. But Dr. Umar Johnson, he's there to drift, he's there to make money, he's there to hustle. So he will call you king and queen, make you, almost like a fake trophy, an honorary title. You don't deserve it, but it makes you happy. Prevents you from throwing your toy at the cot. So it's an honorary title. That's all it is, even though we don't deserve it. But when you look at the things that are wrong, for instance, black kings, black queens, yet we are preoccupied with interracial mixing more than any other races. Yeah, we call each other kings and queens. We adamant that we deserve that title. That nobody has been so obsessed with intermarrying with white people than black people. Nobody. We're obsessed with it. At the same time, we want to be obsessed with calling each other, kings and queens. If you look at the royal family keep it tight. They're not going to go out their way to look for Ainsley Harriet. They're not going to go out their way to look for, Michael Jackson even, not even Prince. They're going to make sure that Kate Middleton, stick, with a white male, a white, royal, title, or someone who looks like good royal breeding. They're not going to. Can you imagine Michael Jackson telling up to marry Kate Middleton, or Prince, or James Brown? He would not be allowed. Because they believe in the royal title, looking responsible, looking at the nation, looking proud. Only black people love to call themselves kings and queens and yet give out their seat to anybody. And you can see why we don't deserve it. It's now time to stop calling each other kings and queens. It's now past its sell-by date. There is nothing in our community, nothing that makes us deserve that title. Nothing in that community. full of crimes, knife rates, black and black killings, black people refusing to support black business, black people who are just waiting for the right time to jump out their boring black relationships and then go off with white people. Yeah, we call each other kings and queens. We're playing with each other. We're abusing each other until some white person best comes along, and then we'll dump our black relationships. We have a ghetto for each other, to give each other negative energy, negative relationships. And as soon as we're ready to move on, then we start thinking white. And we call each other kings and queens. There's nothing kings and queens about us. When we go to streets and we fight like animals, we fight over a piece of chicken. Everyone knows you can't live in a ghetto area and go into a shop because it's guaranteed fighting over stupidness and foolishness. Yeah, we call each other kings and queens. Let me know. Do you think that black people should still continue, calling each other kings and queens? Do you think that we should, with a baby dummy, thumbs up the idea? If it makes you happy, calling yourself king and queen, do you think you deserve it? Let me know.